In this episode of Finding Cyberjaya, we have Sri Abdul Halim Ali, the former Chief Secretary to the government, who will share with us his personal experience and his involvement in Cyberjaya.
My involvement with Cyberjaya started way back in fact in 1996 when I was appointed as the Chief Secretary to the government. And in that position I have to coordinate the various actions among different government departments to ensure that the project moves according to schedule. So there was a lot of meetings that I chaired among the different departments, not only federal departments but also state departments, because you must remember that Cyberjaya is in Selangor. Therefore, you have to do a lot of coordination work with the state government. When the groundbreaking ceremony took place in Cyberjaya, in a oil palm plantation, more or less. So since then, there were a lot of other basically coordination work that I had to do to ensure that the roads are built quickly, the water pipes are there installed, and ensuring that there is close collaboration between officials of the federal government, federal department, and also officials of the state government. As civil servants then thought that this is a very novel, very, in a way, what they call a project that was ahead of its time. In fact, it was ahead of its time not only among developing countries, but also perhaps among some developed countries, to use ICT to jumpstart the economy and move into the knowledge economy era. So a lot of work needed to be done, and it was in a way a very challenging and very formidable task for civil servants to carry out, because civil servants really had no experience in delivering such a big project. Everybody was under tremendous pressure to perform, to do well, because the government had set very clear target, and the Prime Minister then, Dr. Mahathir, was monitoring this project directly, and had taken a hands-on approach to ensure that everything moves according to schedule. One of the biggest challenges was the challenge of overcoming bureaucratic bottlenecks within the government. Government departments have their own rules, their own procedures. And when a project cut across so many government departments, you're bound to face difficulties, you're going to face delays. So overcoming this administrative bottleneck became a major challenge. And the other thing, of course, is to get things ready, to attract investors to come, and that includes making sure that all the what they call administrative arrangements were in place to welcome these foreign investors, to assure them that they have enough of local talent, because investors will not come and invest in Cyberjaya if they are not assured, of a good supply or regular supply of local talent. Cyberjaya, or Kuala Lumpur for that matter, is centrally located in this part of Southeast Asia, with good connections to other parts of Asia. We have good good infrastructure, and of course the other thing which is very important is we have a good talent pool. And our people are easily trainable, they speak English, and they understand the cultures of China and India, for example. So by being in KL, they will be able to do, to do their business, and with the linkages in China and India, and in that way also able to export their products to these two great nations. In the early years, of course, Cyberjaya was nothing more than just a big oil palm plantation. Now it's 12 years, 13 years. Cyberjaya has grown into a beautiful, what you call intelligent city with very good roads, good facilities, communication facilities, very good supply of electricity. Everything works well. So it is something that we are all very proud of. Of course, there's some more work that needs to be done to make it into what we call a happening place. Right now, a lot of people who work in Cyberjaya leave the place at night to go to their respective homes, and Cyberjaya at night is relatively quiet. Though more outlets have been built, more places where people can sit and relax at night are being built. But I think we are working on making it a truly interesting, place to live in Cyberjaya. The idea is to make it into a truly livable, world-class, city that everybody. We are not just talking about IT workers only, but also students. For instance, today there are 2 universities, in fact 3 universities within Cyberjaya, and we want the students to be able to live comfortably. See, over the last several years, quite a number of other cyber cities have been built in the country, cyber cities and cyber centers. Naturally, they attract quite a number of IT companies. Nevertheless, I think Cyberjaya still has its special place within this MSC initiative. I think Cyberjaya, because of its size, because it's a very well-planned infrastructure, would be still an interesting place for many investors to come. So what I like to see is much more vibrant community, meaning that we should attract more people to live and work in that place.
In the next episode of Finding Cyberjaya, Sri Abdul Halim Ali will tell us his role as the chairman of Multimedia Development Corporation, which has contributed greatly to the development of Cyberjaya. I'm Shaza. See you again next week.